Let me give you 5 steps on how to deal with challenging problems at work. We all face challenges, right? These are something that we have to overcome. We have to figure out how to get by or go around. And our most common challenges at work typically could be a new manager, a new supervisor, could be a change in work policy. It may even be in work procedures or responsibilities that we have to do. And when we face these challenges, we get stressed, right? It's a normal reaction. It's like people don't like change. So it's important that when we're doing this, that we focus on kind of 5 steps to look at it, look at the problem, work through it so that you can be in a better place. And if you implement these 5 steps, you're going to find that you can deal with many challenges. Look, there are some challenges that are just so hard, and that's okay. But we're going to talk about ways to get through it. So the first thing you need to do is, number 1, is you need to define the problem. So what is that challenge? What is that item, that person, that policy, that new responsibility that's causing you problems, right? It's causing you stress and anxiety. What is it doing to you? So once you define that, lay it out. Be honest with it. And then once you have it, you need to develop a plan. So we have to look at this challenge and how can we overcome it? How can we get through it? Now, there's some things you can't change a manager. But maybe when you're thinking about how to put things together, when you're looking at a new manager, what is it that you can do in terms of maybe learning about him or her better, ways to communicate better with them? Because some people are all about, wanting to know the research and getting all that together, while others want to, know the details and the agenda and plan. So what is that manager you need to talk to about? Or what are the new responsibilities? So putting a plan together to kind of start ways that you can deal with that is an important piece. It makes a big difference. So having a plan is key. And then the third one that you have to look at is take action. That is the biggest thing. We can have the challenge, we can have a plan, but if we don't put the plan into action, you're actually not going to do anything. It's still going to be the same problem, the same challenge. So make sure that you take action. And the best way to do that is to put steps into your calendar. I love using my electronic calendar to give me reminders so I don't forget, and that makes a big difference. So definitely incorporate those into your calendar, put those actions in, and then have time to reflect on them. How did they go? And that gets into the 4th step that goes to evaluate and adjust. When you can evaluate and adjust, you look at those action items and how did they work? Was it really good? Or maybe it didn't go that well. So how can I adjust those action items to get to a better spot, to overcome or to go around that barrier, that challenge that you're facing? So look at that, and that's a key point. Reflection about your actions is important. Just as much as putting the plan together is in number 2. Number 3 is taking that action. But number 4, doing that evaluation and adjustment makes it a big difference, because then you can say, what am I doing well? What isn't going well? And how can I make minor adjustments so that I can get into a better spot? And then number 5 is persevere, right? So when we look at this, sometimes when you're dealing with a challenge, you just have to get through it. You may have a new manager, you may have a new policy, and you're just going to have to get through it, get used to it, deal with it, and learn ways to get around it or to deal with it. The best part to do, journal, right? As you're going through this challenge, journal about how you're feeling physically, emotionally, mentally. Get it out, right? That's a chance to start looking at, and then look for themes. What's showing up in that journaling? Because that'll give you some insight to what may be the key part of the program, the problem is as you look at it. Maybe it's just you just don't like your new manager, right? It's their personality, the way they come off. And maybe you can figure out ways that you can accept them a little bit better. Maybe that person is not really trying to be a jerk, but you're just taking it that way. So use those 5 steps. Define the problem, develop a plan, take action, adjust and evaluate, have those pieces, and then persevere. If you use these 5 steps, you're going to be able to overcome any challenges that you face in the workplace. And sometimes there are challenges that we just need to get through. So listen, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I'd love to hear from you. Like and comment below, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.